I'm gonna record this. Hello. Hello. Welcome to this very, very different stream. This is interesting to me, I think, as much as it's probably going to be interesting to you. Well, I hope. So today I will be fixing my, Nintendo Switch, right? So allow me to demonstrate what is going on. I had to completely change my setup for today, and I hope this works. I hope this works. Alright. Okay, so that's working. The Switch is showing up. No signal. Okay. So I'm going to demonstrate what is going on. Hopefully they will play nice, and we're gonna get to see immediately what's been going on. I have shown it before, but I am going to show it again. Calibrate control stick. So we press in. Let's see how well. Sometimes it like works normally, but then there are times that for hours on end, especially when I'm trying to play, they don't. Oh, there we go. It was doing it. But yeah, so right now it's working completely normal. So thank you, Joy-Con, for helping me out here. Right on the demonstration moment, it is working fine. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. I'm not even touching it, and it is going to the side. And, you know, especially in any game that requires movement, which is a lot of Nintendo games, if you're like near a ledge, near something like that, and it is doing that, especially when you're walking, you gotta stop. You're like, and then suddenly it starts pulling it to the side. It's a big problem, and it has been getting worse and worse. And I have opened this Joy-Con before on my own and seen trying to see what's been going on. And I even opened the analog stick module, which you're not even supposed to open. But I opened it to see if I could do anything in there. I couldn't really, but yeah. So I'm going to be opening both of them because they both have a problem. And interestingly enough, it's to the opposite sides. So this one pulls it to this side. I don't know why. So this usually is for this analog stick, it's usually the camera analog stick. So suddenly my camera will start moving on its own. And it's really annoying. Another thing is that some people might be like, oh, why don't you take it to the, official like support or whatever, and get it fixed. Well, they're pretty expensive, but on top of that, they do not use official parts. In fact, they use the parts that I got here. Let me make him stop talking. There we go. They don't use official parts. And so, like, I can get the same parts that they use for a lot cheaper and do it myself, especially since I've done this before on my own. So, this is how they come. I have shown them before. I'll have a better shot of them for you in a second. But yeah, so that's kind of the problem I've been facing, and today it doesn't want to show it, so who knows. But yeah, so I'm gonna switch them. Hopefully it works, hopefully it gets better. If anything, I'll just switch them back. But yeah, so let's get started. Let me turn off the Switch. I do not want the Joy-Cons turning on while I'm doing this. So I am actually going to fully turn off the Switch. So that it doesn't turn back on while I am messing around in the Joy-Cons. And I have to be completely honest, it took a long time to get this setup ready. That's one of the big reasons why I was kind of late today. But alas, the reason I was late today, though, is the... Oh, oops. It's the other shot that I had been working on, and you can see that there's a very strong light coming from there. And it was this close-up shot. And it's a little bit delayed. It uses one of my old... hopefully it's not capturing the audio from... Okay, I'm just gonna turn off the audio for that. My old capture cards. So here you can see Joy-Con and the stick. They are, I mean, identical. Here I'm gonna take it out of the baggie. It's like a drug baggie, but let me see if I can clear it a little bit more. Yeah, hopefully the image quality is clean. I did a lot of preparing for today. I even trimmed my nails. Which is good, it's good. Alright, so here it is. So you see there is a casing. Hopefully it's in focus. I couldn't quite see the focus. Here, maybe here, it's more in focus down here? No. So I'm gonna be working down at this level anyway, so it should be... Yeah, I need to fix the focus just a little bit. Need to put it a little bit farther. There we go. That's a little bit better. But yeah, so this is the analog module. It feels the same. It feels the same. I even have this if I am so inclined to talk to you guys while I'm doing this. But I'll probably move myself over here and flip it just so. Flip horizontal. There we go. So I don't get in the way. I could even probably put it down here actually to cover up the keyboard. There we go. There we go. There's a little bit of delay on the close-up, just because again, it's an older capture device. Okay, so I'm gonna start with this one. This is the one I am familiar with. This being the left Joy-Con, and it's actually really simple to open up. Oh, it's lighting up. It's lighting up. It's actually very simple to open up. So the tool I'm going to be using is the one that I don't know the name of, the triangular one. I don't know how well you can see that, but it is a little triangle. It's not the Phillips screw. It's not. I think it's a Torx. I think it's called a Torx, maybe. But it's 3 fins instead of 4 like the Phillips. All right. Get that out of the way. Tell me if the focus of where I'm working on it soft. Tell me if I can make it look a little bit sharper, because I will try to do that. Okay, so right now I'm just going to be unscrewing the... Hopefully I got the right size here. Yeah. Yeah, this one's already a little bit easier to open up because I have opened this one up a few times. Gotta be very careful. Whenever you're doing anything like this, you just, especially if you're opening it multiple times, which I have, you don't want to close it too hard, and you don't want to, here, I'll actually turn off the camera now because I'm just looking down. You don't want to push too hard on it, or you might, you know, I forget the word. But yeah, ruin the like bearing on the screw thingy. I forget the word for that. If only one of our builder friends were around, they would know what I'm talking about. The term, that is. I'm pretty sure everyone knows. Like this one. This one's being a bit annoying. But yeah, as you probably guess, this is focus is good. Nice. It's gonna be a very chill stream. Because yeah, this camera is actually a manual focus. So if I want to focus anything, I have to manually go in there. So you don't want to completely release all the screws. You want to go by parts. Otherwise, like when you get to the last one, things like what is happening right now to me start happening where they don't want to come out. I think ideally I would have a smaller one of these, but I don't think I do. These are all... I think, yeah, this is the only triangle one I have. Those the other ones are... The other one I have is thicker, pretty sure. So... But it has worked before, so I'm not that worried. Would just be sad if, like, the time I did it for the stream, it's the time it didn't work. Yeah, it is coming out. Good. But yeah, you definitely don't want to be opening and closing anything that's made on plastic like this too much. Alright, here we go. Putting it off to the side. Actually, I really like this angle. Oh man. It actually turned out really well. You get a good view of everything I'm doing. It also works that I know that if light is hitting it, because of how I positioned the light, if light is hitting it, I know you can see it. And it looks like it's off focus for some reason. It bothers me. This is gonna go out of focus for a little bit. There we go. Looks a little bit better. Okay. Yeah, you just, as long as you're going in carefully, you should be fine. Also, this is kind of going to be a very prolonged tutorial on how to do this. I'm going to post this on YouTube afterwards. Just because I think some people might find this very useful. Okay, without any of the 4 screws, you'll be able to pry it open now. This part is actually with the top part that we'll be taking off. So you, initially I tried separating these two, but that didn't work. They are together. So it actually is easier to open it from this middle side, just grabbing this thing. The SL thing. But be very careful because it is attached to the top part. So you don't want to just pull it out like that. Otherwise, it will rip the connector that makes it work. One other method I really like to use, and I think a lot of people use too, I just get a oh, the flat one. I know what I'm doing. I just don't know names. And I gently pry it open just so I don't like force anything. I like to open it fully on all sides. There we go. Boom. And there it is. So you see it is attached by these 2 thingies. So the first thing you want to do is remove the battery. And it's glued, but you can also just kind of gently pry it up from the side here. It is attached to the bottom, so that's where you want to keep that in mind. So yeah, it's actually taped, not glued. Here's tape. I'm actually just gonna leave it here to the side. we don't need to worry about that. The next step is removing the casing for that, which I will use a Phillips head, and only two of these are actually attached to this plastic part. So you don't need to remove the other two. The other two are actually holding down the logic board, so you don't have to worry about those. Yeah, this Phillips head is kind of not very good anymore because MacBooks, I was using it to open MacBooks, and if you know anything about MacBooks, they don't like to be opened. They're very anti being opened. So it kind of ruined this head. So I'm hoping. Oh no, it's working for this one. Nice, nice. Okay. Wait. Is it working? I might have to try another one. This one's too big. Another thing you can do is use one of the ones that have flat head. We call the screwdrivers with a flat head flat screwdrivers. Oh. Oh. But yeah, so I'm using the flat screwdriver to actually just get into like one of the sides of what would be the Phillips screwdriver and do the same thing that a flip screwdriver was going to do. So tomato on this one, especially when your Phillips isn't working. Now the question is, can I get this to work? If I had a... Maybe I should pay for Spotify at some point. So I didn't get ads constantly. Yeah, I actually didn't even think about this problem. Coming into this. If only I had like a... I could only sand this head a little bit because it only has like a very sharp point in front, but I don't think I have any sort of thing. I used to have one. I don't know if I have anything like it. I actually do. Does this one have it? Yeah, this one has it, okay. Ouch. Okay, we'll see. Let's see if that works. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to get another kit. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna have to get another kit. So, give me 1 second. I'm gonna go grab another kit.
about the people now that you met along the road, along the voyage, that were hospitable. But how about those that was anybody, any life-threatening moments, or anybody who was not hospitable, even hostile, George? Or?
Even hostile, my word. The world, the most dangerous of animals.
Marianne, I'd just like to say I'm sorry.
Just as much my fault as it was yours.
It's a classic.
Okay, I am back. So I had to go into the Monka S shed behind the house. And let me tell you, you do not want to go to the Monka S shed behind the house. So I brought back a few different tools that seem like they might fit, despite being larger. They have a finer tip, which might possibly work. So I will be testing out a few of them. I brought. Yes, it works. Look at that. Does it? Or am I blind? It does work. It does work. Right. Here we go. And then over there. Keeping my... I don't have any of those fancy thingy things that people... Yeah. I'm glad I the Monka S shed had the Monka S screwdriver. Alright, so this is, you're gonna see, this is actually going to remove a decent chunk of the, did I miss something? Oh yeah, there's one more tiny screw down here. Oh. There's one more tiny screw down here. Right beside where I put the battery, right there. So I gotta get rid of that too. Forgot about that. That sucker. It is spinning. I'm actually having a hard time seeing it. I think you guys have a better angle than I do. Try maybe something a little bit smaller. There's a lot of tools in the Monka S shed. This one's way harder to handle though. Need the one on my kit. We can pull this one off. Yeah, I can. Nice. All right. There we go. And now it is off. And you'll see it is attached to another one of these tapey things. I know they're not tape, but... So how these works, they are attached. This is how the information is sent from the press of the button to the logic board. And here you can see the back part of what we will be replacing. So what we have to do here is actually remove... Well, it's easier if you remove the battery thing, and you just have to lift this black little thing here, which is the lock for it, and gently pull it away. You don't want to really touch anything else. Not much touch, but you don't want to. You definitely don't want to damage the logic board or anything like that. So just gently pry it backwards. There it goes. It is out. That immediately makes it a lot easier. You can see the blue one here. Actually, I don't know if you can. It's kind of going with the back one, but there's a blue one right there. And that's what is attached to this, to the part we will be removing. And the same thing, you lift up the black little thingy and you pull back the connector. And I'll also need to remove 2 screws, and you see one of the screws is under another one of these. So I will be also lifting this one up. Ooh, left hand, all for the camera. Oh, my left hand is so shaky, I probably won't do it for the camera. Oh, there we go, did it. And same thing, I just gently pull it up and remove it from the position it is in. So now I have full access to the analog stick and I can remove it. Let's see if my tiny screwdriver does it, or else I will use the one I brought over from the Monkey's shed. Also, yes, the button, the R1, the L1 in this case, just comes out like that. It is fine. Hashtag this is fine. So I once again just have to unscrew this. It is not doing it. Okay. This is a very nice tool actually that I found back there. It was really hidden. Kind of glad that I did find it. And the one right under here. It's actually quite a simple procedure. There's no real risk involved with removing these. There's some, yeah, so I was fixing my dad's Mac. And oh man, getting into a Mac and messing around in it, ooh. That is tough. Macs are tough. There you go. Here are the 2 pieces in comparison. Here, let me get the zoom in a little bit closer so you guys can see it. This closer zoom? No, it's this way. There we go. Right there. So that's the original. And this is the new one. So you can see the difference is that this one's green, this one's blue, honestly. Other than that, they're pretty close to each other, so we will get to see. Yeah, in fact, looking at it here, it looks identical. The bottom's different though here. The one, oh, the reflex. The one on your right is the original one. The one on the left is the new one. So there you go. Here, let me reset the focus. There we go. That looks good. So first thing first, getting the right one, getting the one with the green thing. I am going to be placing it back in. I'm gonna be lifting this up. I don't want it to get stuck underneath. That's always something important to note. You do not want anything to get stuck underneath this. This is supposed to be at the bottom. Then boom. So it has a little rubberized thing around it that you just want to push through. And there it goes. It's in position. Now I just need now it's the process of putting it back together. So here, let me pull the focus a little bit farther so you can see that a little bit better. So now it's already in position. I gotta start screwing it back in. It's honestly that simple. There is no like secret to doing this one. It is dead simple to switch this out. And you know, they were wanting like triple the price of the piece for the service. But you know, it's the service, but especially given that, you know, the big advantage in my opinion would have been getting the official part. But the fact that they don't use the official part, it... Wait 1 second while I... Given that they don't use the official part, it's like, there's not much reason for me to... be getting it from them. I guess the only other thing is like the warranty that comes with it, but honestly, I'm okay not getting the warranty. This longer one makes it way harder here. I'm gonna just start screwing it in with, you know, it's a lot easier. Now it's underneath. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Goes. Perfect. Yeah, here you are. There we go. There we go. Nice. Now the other one. Hopefully this is somewhat entertaining to watch. Because honestly, this is one thing that I absolutely love doing. It's tinkering with stuff. I have a passion for doing this kind of stuff. So much so that one of the jobs I was looking for around here was building gaming PCs. Because honestly, I don't think that when it comes to like a job outside of my out of my area of study, I think that is by far the thing I would be loving the most to do. It's something I would honestly be willing to do the rest of my life because I love it so much. There it goes. All right. I'm just gonna gently tighten it. I had to loosen it because it was in a bad position. Carefully. Owie, welcome. How are you doing, Owie? Burb, gonna get some food. All right. I'll be waiting. Yeah, it's still very loose. Definitely do not want this loose in any way. You want it tightly in there. This one doesn't like me. I think maybe I put this one in a not so good position. It comes out quite easily, which is good, but when it comes to putting it back in, it's having a hard time. Make sure I have it in the right position. Don't want to screw this up. Oh. So bad. Just leave, everyone. After that joke, I don't even have respect for myself. Goes. It went pretty far in. I think this is fine. Thing is, it doesn't have any give. That's good. Right, so now I start putting the rest of it back together. I'm gonna put the little tapey things back in position. Where is my, nope. There you are, okay. So I'm going to be placing the tapey things back in position. If anyone knows the actual name of it, I forget, please say it in the Discord, not the Discord, in the chat. The Discord just had like 10 extra steps for me to find out what it is. But yeah, you gently nudge them back into their little sockets. Very gently. I want to make sure that they are in there completely. They might not seem like they're in there, but because some of them don't go all the way in, but that is fine. It is completely fine. That's something I learned just from doing it. It's like, it's fine. They don't go in completely, but they are in, so. The analog stick one is surprisingly one of the more annoying ones to get in. I should have done it while I was placing it, but I was kind of worried about other things at the moment. Just because of how it's positioned, it's kind of hard to get like in there. There we go. There we go. Oh, I like this song. This is one of my favorite songs in this playlist. Very, very nice. Hopefully it's doing this right for this one, because since the piece is a little bit different, the part is a little bit different, I don't know if it is all the way in. I guess we will discover when I turn it on. So here's hoping. Because I feel like I just didn't nudge it in as much as it could, but then again, like I just said previously, many of these look like you can't, but in fact, that is all they go in. They're unwilling to go in any further. So I'll leave it at that. Let's hope for the best. Okay, so this one is fairly easy. You also have one of these one of these little thingies you gotta attach to it. Here, I'm pulling it a little bit too far to the side for you guys. It's a little bit easier, but at the same time, it's a bit annoying just because of how flimsy it is. To get it in there, it's a slight struggle. You guys can't see this, but trust me, this is so exciting. Oh, did it, it's in. So, press it in a little bit, make sure it is secured. There we go. Alright, so next part, I'm putting the L button back in. Oh no, I don't remember how it goes in. Oh, here we go. There it goes. So I actually want the spring to get into like the springy mechanism, of course. So that, there it goes, there it goes. So now, the way this works, when the springy mechanism is in the, when the spring is in the springy mechanism, when you press the button, it springs out again every time you press it. I don't know if you can hear that. I think you can. Yeah, so now I'm holding it in place until I skip the song, I mean the ad. There we go. So I need to move the battery out of the way, boom. Alright, so it's locked into place. Everything seems to be fitting in just fine. So you can see, boom, right there. Let me now get this. So honestly, it's that simple. It's dead simple to do this. Dead simple. And I'd put it at like difficulty 4 out of 10. 4 out of 5, dead simple. 4 out of 10. Like obviously, there's a lot of like, you gotta be careful just so you're not hurting any of the components and stuff like that, but that's the most difficult part of doing this switch. Wink, wink. Hey Star, welcome. Production quality. Choco. All right. There's a lot of chat here. It was just welcome, Choco. What happened to his Joy-Con? My analog sticks were drifting, and it wasn't anything like the dust or anything that people usually say that it is. I needed them replaced, so I am replacing them myself. Here's the other one. I'm not a fan of very long tools. Gonna lurk. Gotta eat taquitos with and stream s'more. Ooh, love you too. Yeah, I like the girthier style of my toolkit. I mean, it is why I got it. I like the thick tools. The thick tools. And yeah, I mean, pretty much it's done. It's pretty much back together. I just need to put the battery on and close it up. And that is it. There's literally nothing else to it. I think they are tightly in there. Because, yeah, the Joy-Con is very tightly packed, as you can probably see. It is very tightly packed. You do not want to leave anything loose. There goes the battery. And that is it. So to close it back up, you do want to like make sure that this part is correctly positioned, and bam. Okay, so before I actually completely close it, look at that. Feels great. Let's test it. Let's test it. Make sure it is working. So I'm gonna It's working. It is working. Let's do the Calibrate control sticks. Yeah, I should have put back to default settings. Okay. And then work from there. It has a little bit of that side. That's fine. Let's calibrate it. Yep. Right it. Oh, there we go. Calibrate it. There we go. And calibrate it. There we go. Calibration complete. Perfect. Feels good. Perfect. Doing the old switcheroo. Yes. Yeah, I mean, feels good. It feels good. Works well. All right. Can't complain. Looks good, feels good, works well. Can't complain. All right. Let's finish closing it up. Well, before that, let us turn off the console. My sweaty hands. All right. What is this music? Just gonna skip it. Tiny Drum! The name of this next song is Tiny Drum. Actually wondering this other kit I brought. No, I'll just use my own. I'm pretty happy with my own kit. Camera. put it halfway in, then you. Oh no. Oh no. My big brain. I just dropped one of them because I left it on the Joy-Con while I was turning it around. That is fine. This is fine. I think I can still do it. There it goes. Okay. Halfway in. Good. Let me find the one that I just dropped. The tiny screw I just dropped. Oh, it's right here. No harm done. Okay. So you always want to follow with everything you're closing back up or anything that type of thing. You want to screw the screws back in an X pattern. You want to go always across from each other, and then you don't want to go one side to the other, because if it didn't fit properly and you're like pressing in one side, you want to try to have everything go in evenly. That's why you go for the opposite sides. Put all the screwdrivers in the bowl or something. Yeah, I should. That is the smarter thing to do, but it's fine. I don't have a bowl. I live here without any bowls. We eat off of the floor. Oh, don't worry, I'm not making fun of people that do. But yeah, sometimes I think, like, if I was born in like the 1800s or something, I think the job I would probably have is like a clockmaker person, because I love messing with like small things like that. I would absolutely love doing that. Not nowadays, because nowadays it's kind of really like digital, man. Digital's cool, but back in the day, I would have totally been doing that. Plus, no one has. People don't usually have clocks or watches anymore, unless they're smart watches, because they have phones in their pockets. It's crazy how much phones just changed so many areas of how people did things. It's insane to me, like, how much everything changed after like smartphones became a thing. There we go. Hopefully I will not have to open this Joy-Con for a long time. Let's do one more test. Make sure now that it is completely closed, it is working. Wait, what's going on? There it goes. Come on, Joy-Con. Perfect. Awesome. That, I prefer a dumb watch. I don't want smart everything. Don't need 14 different gadgets tracking me. Yeah. I mean, the only smart thing I have is my phone, I guess, because it's a smartphone. People don't even call them smartphones anymore, because that's literally just a phone. Alright, so now we're going to open the right Joy-Con, which is considerably more complicated because it has a lot of different technology kind stuff in it. It has the infrared reader. It has a bunch of extra stuff. It has the, what's it called? Actually, yeah, I wonder how that's gonna work. Because this stick has the amiibo reader. So I wonder how that's gonna work. Now that I think about it. If anything, I'll just switch it back, put it back in. That means I should get an amiibo. Let me go get an amiibo. I'll be right back. All right, so this is going to be unknown territory for me. It's gonna be interesting. I brought the amiibo of the best character ever. Place your bets, because I'm gonna show in the next 3 seconds. And it is Little Mac! Little Mac! I love Little Mac. Little Mac's the best. Alright. So I can put the left Joy-Con to the side, and we can start with the right Joy-Con. There he is. There's our man. There's Little Mac. Yeah, look at that position. Yeah, professionalism. Hell yeah. Yeah, I am very curious to see how this Joy-Con compares to the left Joy-Con, because the left Joy-Con already looked like it was very packed in. I'm curious to see what the right Joy-Con looks like. It is heavier. It is heavier. This is going to be my first time opening the right Joy-Con. And it shows because it's much easier. Okay. Goes. Hopefully you guys can see everything I'm doing. Not everything, most of it. In fact, I was mentioning being a clockmaker. My grandfather was a clockmaker. Also the owner of an orange plantation. So, hey, fun times. I never actually got to meet him. He passed away way before I was born. Never really got to meet my grandfather. I didn't get to meet any of my grandfathers, in fact. Now that I think about it. Gently lift it up. There it goes. Like that. Just up. Now let's see what this side of the Joy-Con has in store for us. Well, the exact same thing. I was kind of expecting this. But so you can see that here it has the IR sensor right here. Tiny, tiny thing. It's incredible. It is. The Joy-Cons are incredible to look at. Oh, and here's the... This was not in the other side. Wonder what this is. Looks like a sensor of some sort. But it is different. Thankfully, they give us a little bit of a spot here for me to lift up the battery easily. There it goes. Interesting. Okay. Oh, man. Oh, man. This is... So, before we had the screws here, right? This one does not have those screws. Instead, the screws are hidden here, here, and the same spot here. Huh. Alright. Interesting, interesting. I think I'm gonna need my small tool. Goes. That's true. Okay. This one's a really small space. There it goes. Feel it loosening up. Goes. Sometimes I feel like so many of the things I say could be taken out of context and used by hackers and evil people. I'm not paranoid, I swear. I swear I'm not paranoid. I'm also gonna have to remove this thing. This little arm. What is it? It's a little antenna of some sort. It's weird. One doesn't want to turn. This is the one I used this big one for last time as well. Yeah, here it comes. Or not. Gotta use code words for everything. What are your code words, Zoe? What are your safe words? Blush. Not saying that blush is your safe word. Actually, blush would be a very good safe word, wouldn't it? It would be. It's like, it's not something you say. By the way, if there are any kids listening, safe words are words that you say when you don't want to eat anymore. So your parents know that you don't want any more food for dinner. That is all. Goodbye. 18 plus, 18 plus. Adult stream confirmed. And there it goes. Yeah, I didn't remove any of the screws. Oh no. Oh no. This is fine. Right, so what we have here is the opposite of the other side. And a much shorter. Oh, this is gonna be a pain to put back together. Okay, I'm gonna actually have to turn it this way, because this is a very tight. How do they put these things together? And like, if machines do it, how do machines put it together? Like, this is insane. Like, the angles you need to be able to get here. Gently. There it goes. Ba-bam. Whew. Is it this, maybe? Is this the reader for the Amiibo? You know what? Nope. Wrong. You know what? I am curious. That's the Amiibo reader. Banana. Oh, that's your safe word? Now to try to use this while it's open. Controllers, test input, controller vibration. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna press A on that. Yeah, there we go. Now I can control without worrying. So I'm gonna go into Smash Bros. Because Amiibos. And I'm gonna test to see if the sensor is actually this little thingy on the side. That is my working theory right now. My current. Don't forget to put Loctite on them when you're done. Oh no. Alright, let's see. A group of round-shaped spirits. Oh. I don't want spirits. How do I amiibo? How do I amiibo? You can use amiibo. Touch them on the NFC touch point. They appear as special fighters. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna have to. Okay. Here's the test. So it does not seem to be the amiibo antenna. What? How? How does this work? Oh, it's Little Rod! Oh, I haven't used this for such a long time. carry over. Sure. That's crazy. How do they do it? What? How does it work? This is insane. Oh, I got 5 spirit points. Hell yeah. Yeah, little man. Oh, it has to be this one. This is the best color schemed Mac. Oh, but it's this one because it's the little rods. I use the other one. Oh, look at him! Look at him! Ah, put him away. I gotta touch it. I gotta touch it again. Yeah, but now Little Mac is literally the worst character in Smash. So it's like I don't even play him anymore. No, I'm good game. I'm good. Alright. But yeah, now Little Mac isn't even that good, so not much reason there to keep playing the Mac, even though I still do. Oh, I'm breaking things. But yeah, that's crazy to me. How does that work? It can't be inside the. It can't be inside of it, unless both analog sticks have it. That could be a possibility. That both analog sticks have the NFC connector. But I doubt it, because why would he be wasting money unless producing just one is cheaper than producing 2 different ones, which could be the case in a huge quantity, but I can't see that being the case. I cannot see it being the case. This one looks like it's in an easier position, but I'll tell you right now, it's a lot more annoying. Hopefully you guys can see that. Yeah, you can. Cool. I'm really enjoying this setup. Erica, what happened to your Joy-Con? The analog sticks are not working properly. Bam. Oh, ads. Ads. We've gotten like 30 ads in 1 hour and a half. I mean, I can't complain. Oh. Interesting. There's a little slip. Okay, I need to move my hand here. Yeah. Yeah, this is in a much more annoying position than on the other Joy-Con. Can't do it with this one. Interesting. Oh, and I did the thing I said not to do. Don't do the thing I just did. Makes me wonder if there is some sort of external component to allow it to read the NFC thingies. Okay, here it comes. Here goes. And remove it. Because the module itself looks identical. I don't understand. Yeah, it's even like, it seems to be the same part for both sides, so much so that they are positioned the same place, like the strip. So it's clearly meant for both sides, but it does make me wonder. Right. There it goes. Start putting it back in. And yeah, this is an hour and a half. Probably gonna be a total of a 2-hour process, which isn't bad, honestly. I love magnetic tools. They're literally the best thing to work with. I don't know who was the first person to be like, yeah, we should magnetize the tips of our tools. But sir or madam, you are a genius. I love you. And we should have an arranged marriage. I don't even know what I'm saying. Oh, I do know. I'm saying I want an arranged marriage with the person that invented magnetized tip tools. That is exactly what I meant to say. This song is saying don't hate, congratulate. Alright. Congratulations to all of them. Everyone who is existing. I don't hate you, you're cool. Music, man! Sometimes it doesn't make sense. Ooh. We have more. Oh, I turned on the bot. What's going on? Cool, now I know what the inside of the Joy-Con looks like. Yeah, it's pretty simple to mess with. I find it very enjoyable. Enjoyable. Oh, again, don't hate, congratulate. The song said it. Please don't hate. But yeah, oh man, I love doing stuff like this. Absolutely love doing stuff like this. That's why I love building PCs too. If anyone I know is like, oh, I kind of want to build, want a PC. I'd say, build it. I'll build it for you. Ah, just get all up in their face, and they're like, ah, get away from me. I just like bite their ankles or something for good measure. So I'm sure they're gonna build a PC. You know, normal human things to do. Hashtag I'm human. Hashtag. Hashtags used to be called pound. Hashtag. I don't like hashtags. Oh wow, this board is made in Japan. Whoa. That's cool. I mean, yeah, externally it doesn't have anything that would require it to be region specific, so it does make sense that it would be Japanese. Alright, now for the hardest part. Oh wait, no, I still have to place that. Camera, no! There it goes. So I am now putting this little strip right here underneath. What game you gonna buy? What? Oh, Erica, okay. Oh, he is on the computer. These keys. Yes. Rod, I want you to build mine. Yeah, I'll build yours, actually. Wait, you just bought a computer. Speedrunners. Speedrunners is fun. Speedrunners is very fun. Another very fun game that I am recommending to everyone is called Resident Evil 2, which is not even scary, but it's incredibly tense and fun. I highly recommend that game. Highly, highly, highly. To anyone. Like, oh, I don't like horror games. It's not spooky, don't worry. It's tense. It's not spooky, though. There you go. Now we slip it in. There it goes. Oh wow, I never noticed there is a marker to how far it has to be pushed in. This is great. Okay, I don't have to push it in any further. Boom. Alright, now the hard part. Train Simulator with all DLC. Oh no. The streamer I watch does multiplayer games on Friday with his community. I wish I would do that. I kind of enjoy doing that. One game that is very much like speedrunners that I absolutely love is Runbow. It's incredible. I think they're very much the same genre, and to me, I prefer a lot more Runbow than speedrunners. Obviously, you don't have to choose because, you know, literally games for everyone, but between the two of them, I am a sucker for Runbow. Runbow is absolutely fantastic. And instead of just 4 players, which I believe is what most games are, most non-single player games are, but B, it is 8 player. So you can get a lot of people. Another great party game that I absolutely love is Jackbox. I mean, everyone knows Jackbox, but oh man, it is fantastic. Love me some good Jackbox. I like Bomb Corp, but that one is more for when you actually have like real life friends. Monka S. I mean, no, feels bad, man. I don't know my memes. My emotes. Feels bad, man, that I don't know my emotes. Alright. This one's stressful. Okay. Before I do anything else, I want the PC Builder Sim game. Yes, I love that game. I play it a lot. When you don't have money to build a real PC, you play PC Builder Simulator. Oh, man. Alright. So we're going back in here. We gotta test it now. So... it works! Oh! It works! I have no idea what kind of dark magic this is, but it works. Oh, little Rod. Little Rod. Oh, I love him. I love him. I have no idea how it works. So they have NFC thingies on both sticks. Hey JT, how are you doing? It works. I mean, I haven't finished building it back It is still in reconstruction, I guess, but the NFC works. That was my biggest worry. Wait, I have a tiny. That was my biggest worry because I thought that maybe the replacement sticks wouldn't have the NFC driver in there. But they do. They do. The NFC works, so that is very nice. All right, so now it's the process of putting this back together. I'm very happy. The NFC works. That is the biggest worry I had putting in a generic part. But it does, and I am happy. So, but yeah, how are you doing, JC? Hi, people in chat. The lazy way. Don't say everybody's name. Just say everyone. That's what I do. Don't tell anyone. It's too much work to be like, hello, you, and you. Just say, hey. Are you feeling better? JT was dying with the flu. He was sick. He was sick nasty. It was the 90s definition of sick. Jojo, don't die too late. He dyed his hair already. Here, since I'm once again just looking down, I'm gonna turn this back off. But yeah, I actually have been really enjoying. So again, this is not the first time I opened the Joy-Con. I have really been enjoying opening up the Joy-Con. I think it's one of the most interesting kind of like pieces of hardware just because of how tightly packed everything is in it. I have absolutely been loving working in it whenever I can. The flu? Don't dye it green. Oh, I would love to see him with green hair. Green hair and ham. I will not dye my hair green. I will not. What are other rhymes we can make with? Yeah, I'm just once again screwing these parts back in. There we go, that one's in. I should have a little towel here with me. Just because of my sweaty hands. So I don't have to dry the components every time. Hashtag I'm relatable. Hashtag who has sweaty hands. Please hashtag there. I hate having to position things again. It's one of the most annoying things of putting stuff back together. Especially when they don't want to be put back in the same spot. By far the most annoying part. There it goes. Bam. I just have to put the battery back in. I don't remember what way it was in. This way. And it is ready. Oh, is the switch on? Oops, I was messing around. It's like doing open heart surgery with the person still awake. That's what I was just doing. Whoops. There it is. There's the Joy-Con. Perfectly put back together, I hope. So, look what I've got. Oh no, you paid for that? Why? Oh, there's a lot of chat. There's a lot of chat. Oh, back to wanting you to build my PC. Yes, I know, I just got one, but I would like a desktop one. Yeah, I would totally do it. Yeah, the flu is going around like crazy in this area. Cat works in the school system, so, oh yeah. The kid flu. You got the kid flu. That's, that's always the... Wait, okay. Green? Not sure about that one. Maybe someday. Funk. I think I've never had the flu. Nope. Just you. What? Paid for what? The emotes. Well, the new camera features for season 2. So, the emblem he put on the chat is for Atlanta Reigns, a team. Oh, blue hair would look very good. It's a team for Overwatch League. And if you pay for their All Access Pass, Twitch has a feature where you can actually pick which camera you want to watch. So you have the personal view of all the players, the first person view of all the players, or one of the cameras that the cameramen are controlling. So you can have multiple cameras open and control how you want to watch it, which is really cool. But yeah, so let me test this. So I closed it up. Let's calibrate it. We gotta calibrate the, oh. Thought about it, Monka, It doesn't show up. I don't think I have Monka, I don't know. Do I have to add that manually? I have to add Monka manually. Meebo. Controllers, calibrate control stick. There we go. Reset to default settings. Is this one just perfect? This one's just working, I think. Oh, a little bit there. All right, so I'm gonna calibrate it just to be sure. And release. And release. And release. And release. Calibration complete. Yeah. Feels nice. 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 Alright. Is it BTTV? Yeah, I have BTTV installed. I don't, like... If it's one of the specific ones you have to get, outside of just the standard BTTV, I have all my slots filled. I don't know which ones, but I do have all my slots filled. Alright. The control sticks work. So I'm gonna finish closing up this Joy-Con. And we're gonna play a little bit of Smash. Play a little bit of Smash. Maybe against my little Mac Amiibo. Little rods. But yeah, it's working. Both Joy-Cons are working as expected. That is pretty exciting. so it looks a little bit out of focus. It's a little more out of focus. How long did it take? About 2 hours. Really simple procedure. And granted, the first half an hour, I was like not doing anything. I was just messing around. I didn't have the tools I needed, so I had to go into the Monka S shed and grab some. You know what happens in the Monka S shed. But yeah, so let me continue here. Just finish up, and then we'll be good. And after that, actually, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna open one of these for you guys, so you guys can see what one of these look like inside. It's really cool. So I actually opened this one before trying to fix it. It's not the easiest thing to open because you're not supposed to open it, but it is actually very interesting what it's like inside. It's interesting what sort of mechanism they had to go with because of such a small space. What is that not magnetizing? I guess I'll just put it in the hole. I like that it has NOM written in the bottom. You guys can't see it, I think. But it has NOM right there. NOM. Nom nom nom. I have no idea what it's for, but I'm sure it's some sort of license or something like that. Song's famous. I recognize this song. Actually, I think I know where it's from. Mike Diva, during the 2016 US elections, made a video for both candidates, for Hillary and Trump, but they were like anime videos. And I believe this song is for the anime Trump video. If I am not mistaken. Oh yeah, let me make sure the buttons work properly. Okay. But yeah, it is actually surprisingly easier to mess with the Joy-Con than with opening a laptop or something like that. Even, I was mentioning Macs being difficult, but even normal laptops, depending on what you gotta do, it is not easy. But yeah, I was, because of this Joy-Con problem, I was having even a hard time playing Smash, and I actually even stopped playing Smash just because how many incorrect inputs it was giving me because of the analog sticks just doing whatever they wanted. So this is, I'm actually gonna be able to play more Smash again without having to worry. Just because all the other games, some of them do require some more movement precision and stuff like that, but like if you think other online games like Mario Kart stuff, like they do not require online precision at all. I mean, yeah, analog precision, movement precision at all. Like they're pretty alright. But I was having these problems even on. Yeah, at least you didn't break him like your laptop. LOL. Welp. GG. GG. But yeah. Just making sure they're all tight. Don't over tighten though. Never over tighten. But yeah, also update. So I tried Apex Legends on stream. Wasn't really the biggest fan, and then last night I was playing a little bit with Jojo, and we actually had, well, at least I had quite a bit of fun playing with people I know. So I don't know if I bring it back on stream per se, but it's definitely something I'll be playing more of. Boom. Now to test both of them. Make sure that they both fit all the accessories, that I didn't put them back together incorrectly and now they don't work. So, ba-boom, ba-boom. So here they did quite nice. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Let's turn the switch back on and actually try to. Actually, I'm gonna use the thingy. All right. We're gonna play a little bit against Little Rod. Yeah, I actually need to switch the output so I can actually see the game. Uh-oh. Messing stuff up. I'm messing stuff up. Boom. There we go. So yeah, let's fight a Little Rods. Does it work just by touching it? How do I add an amiibo? I've never added an amiibo. FP, there we go. Yeah, Little Rod, yeah. Alright, this is gonna be Battle of the Ages. Oh, actually, I should pick. Dog's getting loud. This is why I can't stream. Have a dog stream. Let them be part of your. No, I don't know which camera to look at. I keep looking at the other camera. Let them be part of your stream. Whenever a dog barks, starts barking with them. That'd be really funny as streamers at the moment the dog barks, they just start barking with the dog. Now I can't properly see the previous chat. Okay, what did JT see? The other day, I had taken apart half of my PC to get Booze, my very intelligent cat, Paw, out of it. Because she got it stuck in the case mesh something. Aw, poor Boo. Poor Boo. Okay. Everyone loves Boo. Boo's pretty much the stream mascot at this point. Alright. Alright, little rods. What? Little rods suck. He's terrible. Little rods? I trained you so well! You were so good! He levels up! He's learning! He's learning! So yeah, the interesting thing about amiibos, if you don't know how amiibos work in Smash Bros, they actually learn to play with you. So once you get them to a really high level, they actually fight the same way you do. Like they have a similar style. And it's really cool because you... Oh, he dodged me. What? It's really cool because when they get high level, they're really hard to beat, but they play like you, but better than you. Which is, it's a really, really weird thing. Like, when someone plays like you, but they're better than you. Like, huh, where did I go wrong? So I'm just gonna play a few matches. You'll see him evolve. It's actually pretty interesting. So now he's already level 5. Last time he was level 2. So you'll see that he's actually improved a little bit. Little rods. Get up. Ah, screw you. You're still dumb, man. You're still really dumb. Oh! He perfect shielded me! I don't even know how to do that! He dodged at the same time I did. Got him. But yeah, so slowly. I think last time, because it kind of reset the level on him, I had him to like level... He was decently high. I think he was like level 20 something. And... Oh. What was that? Get 3 KOs within the first minute of battle. Well, thanks, Little Rod. Let's see what other one. I'm picking all good stages for Little Mac because we're playing Little Mac. But yeah, hopefully, I hope they didn't change the algorithm so much that it takes super long for him to learn how to do stuff, because I want to show you guys like a good Little Mac, a good Little Rod, I guess. Come on, Mac. Oh, Mac, come on. Hurry up. A little bit too high. Oh, I wasn't gonna be able to reach that. He's not very good at recovering. It's because I didn't teach him how to recover, because he hasn't thrown me off the map yet. Little Mac, you gotta use your air dodges. When your child is disappointing to you. Rod playing Rod. Yeah, I'm teaching an AI how to be more like me. Isn't that kind of spooky? I'm teaching an AI how to think like me. How to be like me. That's what I'm doing. Rodception. Well, You haven't seen real Rodception yet. Happened one stream where there were a billion rods. But yeah, the controller's working. I have not had any misinputs or anything like that, and I'm honestly pretty happy about that. Come on, Little Mac. Oh yeah, this is water. You're not gonna... yeah. Doc Rods can fix any tech. Yeah, well... a little bit slow on the dodge there, buddy. Oh, he perfect! Okay, let me teach you this. Let me teach you this. Kills him. Hopefully he learns how to use KO Punch. KO Punch is very, very powerful. But that's the thing, Little Mac is apparently the worst character in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, the new version. Which makes me really sad because I loved playing Little Mac. Little Mac was my main. Ooh, Umbra Clock Tower. I even know. Like, so what they did to make Little Mac worse, just for anyone who isn't very, like, doesn't follow very closely. Oh, grabbing! Look at you. Little Mac, come on, buddy. They made it so whenever you punch someone, there's knockback, right? And they made it so that the knockback doesn't allow you to combo. You can't do too many combos. This is one of them. It's very simple. You just run at them as they're flying back. You can re-punch them. But one of the strongest ways to combo before was crouch. The crouch just little jab, because that would just make them hop up whenever you hit them, not backwards. So then you did that and you could combo whatever other attacks into that and then finish up with an aerial kind of thing. It was very fun. What other interesting stage? If you think I have to go, see you later. Thank you so much for stopping by, Erica. Hope you have a great day. Let's see, what other map is interesting? If anyone has a map they would like to see, just call it out. We'll go to the Bridge of Eldin, though. But yeah, I'm just playing right now to test a little bit of the controller. See if everything is working properly. Yeah, when you're testing, don't just test for a minute and be like, oh yeah, it works. You gotta like test it for a little bit, make sure that it is actually working for a little bit of time before you're like, oh yeah, it's fine. Oh, he's learning to dodge. He's learning to dodge. He's still kind of bad. Okay. Okay. Little Mac, don't walk. Never walk. Or else I'm gonna just do that combo on you over and over. Oh, you could have done the combo, Little Mac. Oh! He's learning. I beat him in like... That's why you gotta wait till like it's 20 something and then he gets good. Because otherwise... This is sad. This is sad. Alright, we're going to Battlefield. I'm actually gonna change... I think I actually have to go back if I want to change back to rules. Yeah. Training match. I actually want to edit training match rules. I'm gonna bump up the edit the stocks to like 10. we go. Fighting match. It's actually gonna give us. Ooh, Fountain of Dreams. Fountain of Dreams looks pretty good. But yeah, I used to play because the online's still not very good. It is a lot better than the Wii U. The online sucked in the Wii U. So like I honestly barely ever touched online. Come on, buddy. He's learning. Oh, he's learning. No, Little Mac, never charge up your punches when I'm up. Oh! He parried me. He's learning. He's doing the dodges. He's doing the jukes. He's doing that move a lot, but he's holding it. That's the thing. He's learned to use that move, but... So you hold it when the person is recovering, my friend. That's when you hold it. Ah! Don't learn that. Don't learn that. It's learning. Yes, practice your punches, Little Mac. Yes! You leveled up, Little Mac. I got a KO punch. Show him what you got, Mac. Oh, I missed it. Oh, that's a reflect. You have your punch now, Mac. Come on, come on. Show me what you've learned. I am disappointed. He took a life from me! He took a life from me! Granted, I was being really stupid, but he took a life from me. I'm so proud. Are you actually gonna come down here? Okay, I shouldn't teach him bad manners. I messed up. Oh! He's actually leveling up a lot. Yeah, having longer matches helps out so he can learn different strategies for different... Oh! He's learning how to dodge! Still doing that thing. I'm gonna combo you, Mac! I'm gonna combo you! There you go. He took one stock from me. I am proud of him. Oh! He got out of my combo! He's learning. Okay, okay. I'm gonna teach you. That's a combo. You saw right there. That's a short combo. Grab down and up. That's not a kill confirm, but it's good. There you go. That's a little bit more Mac. But yeah, the controller's working well. Controller's working well. I'll do one more fight against Mac. Level up, nice. And we will see. And then after that, I will take apart the rest of the Joy-Con. I mean the analog stick that I removed to show you guys a little bit in it. I did want to make sure before I do any of that that it was working properly. The Coliseum is fun. I think I'm going one too far. Yeah, it's 1, 2, 3. Yeah, this was a very different stream, even for me. Like getting everything set up like this, it's honestly been very fun. Oh! Oh, I thought he was gonna combo me. Come on, little Mac. That's a sloppy combo right there. It wouldn't really work if you were playing against an actual person. But you saw there me doing the jab and then going. Well, against human players, you would not be able to do that. Just because they would. But yeah, Little Mac, you have to play him really fast. He's a really fast character and really powerful. Ooh. I forget in this game he can turn and when he's doing that. Little Rod is showing me some new tech. He killed himself! Little Rod, no! You're too young! See, that's why you don't charge, Little Rod. You don't charge for that long, because... Oh! Nice! Counter. Alright. Ah, he was too high damage for that combo. Oh, he has his... Ah, never mind. I never give him a chance to use it. He's learning. He's doing what I would do at some point. Not there, though. You do it when you're... There's some concepts that are hard to teach to to a robot. Alright. That's gonna be it. Oh, level 19. So I'm probably gonna be playing with Lil Rod a little bit more later, but for now I am going to actually pause and bring it back to what we were doing previously. Turn on the nice musics again. Oh. By the way, what did I ask this? I have a feeling I asked it, but what are you guys thinking of this stream so far? This style of stream, where I'm doing like tech kind stuff, and yeah, that's kind of it. go. Alright. I'm gonna get this one. This was the left Joy-Con, the one that was giving me the most trouble. So I'm going to disassemble that one. Waiting for my camera to turn on. I think it's fun and relaxing to watch. I find it actually really relaxing to do as well. No signal, eh? No signal. Activate. Here, let me turn on the camera so you guys aren't just looking at nothing. Hello. Okay. It's working again. So yeah, you can see the display of the camera. Give me 1 second. I have to. There we go. So yeah, that's how it works. You gotta look at a little bit of the behind the scenes. How the thingy works. So this is the Joy-Con. That Joy-Con. This is the analog stick. And it is actually, the bottom part is actually being held like it's hooked. It's hooked here and here onto the plastic, as well as back here. So I found it was actually easier to just like pry open this hooked part with a flathead. Thank you, Kaya. You just go bam. And bam. Still want to be somewhat gentle with it. There we go. So I lifted up the lip right here. So now it is open. So you actually want to hold it upside down just because of how it's built.
Já que no verão você compara entre ir pra praia, campo, cidade, mato, caverna.
Go. There we go. Now carefully, very carefully pry it open. It's like an oyster when you're opening it up to eat. Oh yes, yes. Okay, here we go. So look at that. I love showing off this part. When I opened it up for the first time, I was very, very like interested in. Okay, let me. Oh, the other way. There we go. So how this works is depending on how you move the Joy-Con. Oh, it's exploding. Let me see if I can put it back together here real quick. Come on, come on. Right. so it's it's in a bit of like rails. I don't know if you can see it, but depending on how I move the Joy-Con, these little railings, they move back and forth. So up and down, they move back and forth, side to side. The other one moves back and forth. So these two are the ones that have metal pieces on them that touch the sensors on the board of the analog stick. And therefore, if it is moving up or down, side to side, diagonals, they are in different positions, and that's how the Joy-Cons work. They, depending on the position that these metal prongs are touching the board, they tell the Switch that, oh, okay, he's pushing forward, oh, he's pushing back. And mine was having, sometimes, I think it has to do with the positioning of the metal prongs, it was telling it when I wasn't doing anything, it was getting stuck in a position. So yeah, you can see the little railings moving back and forth there. So that works. And then to hold it all together and make it so the analog is pushing out, you have this spring. You have this spring that presses onto it like that. And that's why it's clamped. That's why the whole mechanism is clamped together, because there's a spring inside. So if it wasn't clamped, it would just fly open. So it presses here so that you don't feel it like pushing against you. Like you don't feel it getting deeper every time you just mess around with it. Otherwise, here in this closed one, like every time you move, it would like have a give, and it does have, but it's a extra button we can't really demonstrate the button here, but that is, I believe, this side that doesn't have the metal prongs. It just has like one little bump. I think that when it touches, I think it touches this side with the white. So here, so the two black, here, let me get something very thin. So the two blacks here are receptors, as well as two blacks here. So these are, for example, from side to side, these two, and this one and this one, and then this one and this one that are facing like that, they're up and down, for example. And then this one in here is the button. So when you press it down, this is what it's pressing down onto and making the clicky sound. So, if I'm not mistaken, it would have the tick-tick when you press it. Yeah, so that's the mechanism inside of the Switch. This is how they managed to fit an analog stick, and if you've ever seen a normal analog stick, this is not at all how it's built. This one is just, I love how this one works, with just like one for the X-axis and one for the Y-axis and one for pressing it in. They managed to fit it in such a small size. I mean, look at that. It is absolutely tiny. It's, I think, less than half of my thumb, the mechanism itself, not the head of the analog stick, of course. But it is pretty incredible. It's crazy how much technology they just crammed into the Switch. All right, now to put it back together. The hardest part, putting it back together. I had a lot of difficulty putting this back together the last time as well. So we shall see. But every time I say something is difficult, then it's like super easy when I'm doing it in front of people. Probably because I already did it before, which makes sense. So it is easier. There we go. Sure, this side is clamped. I want to clamp this side first. What's going on? No. Okay, I got this. Come on. Wait, is it in position? Yeah, okay. Yeah, you guys can't even see it. I'm just having to put it in a different position there. I have to put the... So now, hopefully, pressing it in. Yeah, it is in there. Just need to open up this a little bit. But yeah, because of how it's built, I'm sure that when it's actually being built, the clamps are created after it's closed, so the machines building it do not have any trouble because there's nothing really holding it from being clamped down. Okay, I see the problem. The button part moved out of position. So yeah, it's a lot easier to do this the first time when you are a industrial level machine than when you're a human trying to explore and fix your Joy-Con for the first time. There you go. I said it was going to be hard, and it turned out that it's hard. Boom. It didn't lie. Yeah, or did I just do all this so that you guys believe that I wasn't lying? What is the truth? I want to believe. Okay. How many references did Rods make in one sentence? A bit farther. There we go. There we go. Yeah, there might have been a problem with the logic board itself for the Joy-Cons on mine. There we go. Yeah, it's so tiny, it's kind of hard to get your hands around it. Oh, it's crooked. Oh no. Okay. I messed up. Yeah, the part that was supposed to be outside is inside. There we go. Everything right now? Yeah. Cool. Obviously, I'm not gonna get to test to see if it works after I messed around with it, but yeah, it was mostly for demonstrational purposes. And boom, there it is. It is back in working order, like a Joy-Con should be. Except it's not working perfectly again. It's just, you can look at it. But yeah. There it goes. That's... It's me fixing the Joy-Cons. Hopefully you enjoyed that. Once again, it's interesting, oh yeah, look at that. I actually let one of them fall out. One of the little prongs. So I would have to open it back up. Sure, I'll do it. We're not in a hurry for anything. I actually allocated a lot more time than we have taken up doing this, so might as well. Might as well. Let's leave it in working order if I ever need it. So here we go again. Now you're familiar with this, so am I. Yeah, the little metal prong that adjusts the back and forth came out here. It's tiny, tiny little thing. There it goes. There you go, little buddy. There you go. Alright, that's back in position. Hey, practice makes perfect, and at this point, I don't think there are many people that do this. So hey, getting some good practice in. Hopefully I don't have to ever do it again. That's my number one hope, honestly, but you never know. I do hope I don't have to, though. Oh no. The ring came out. The ring! Okay. Let's see if I can do it without... There we go. Reposition the ring. Reposition the ring. Oh man. This is insane. Yeah. Look at that. Working on it half closed. I gotta remember to position myself so I'm on camera. Boom.
Make love and play the guitar, and eat without reaching the cigarette. Occasionally write some things when I feel like writing.
There we go. Now it's closed with all the parts of it in it. Alright. I'm actually going to put them back in baggies, in my drug baggies, and try to peddle them. Sell them to the next person I see on the street. Hey, do you want some Joy-Con? Sounds like a drug. Like a modern drug. Want some Joy-Con, kid? Yeah. Yeah, I'm selling some analog Joy-Con. None of that full stuff. Just the analog Joy-Con. Yeah. It's good. Comes in a little baggie. I bet though, like honestly, knowing where it came from, I bet that these same baggies are sometimes used for cocaine. I don't think mine was, but I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it for one moment. There we go. They're back. Let's do a Switch medley. That to say, let's try a bunch of Switch games. Make sure everything is working properly. Let me just put away a lot of my tools. Here. This one goes here. This one here. Yeah. There we go. Kind of glad I had all these tools just laying around. Okay. There we go. Oh, move the desk. Alright, so I'm actually going to turn off this light so it will become a more familiar lighting system. There you go. This is probably what you're more used to seeing. Turn off the camera. Second camera. Where's the... Pick up the controller. Just taking you through all the steps. Sip some water. I'm probably going to make some tea after this. After today's stream. But yeah, let's test out a few games. Let's see what we have. I need to put it on. Let's try. Oh. Let's try some of these. Because older games, you might not think it, but they're one of the most precise type of games you can play. Including old Mario Brothers and stuff. Because they were literally just on-off, right? They're switches, they're not an analog stick. So using an analog stick that has problems in it is actually a great way to know if what's going on and if it can be fixed. Because yeah, there's just so much precise movement. I completed this game, but not this version. I had on the Game Boy Color, there was a deluxe version of this where they added a map, they added a bunch of things. Here, actually, let me turn off the music on the computer so we don't have two overlaid songs. But that's how I played it. So the first time I played it was on the... Oh wow, you saw me always like turning backwards to land on the stairs. That would be something that a bad analog stick wouldn't let me do. It's incredible how at Nintendo's first try at a game like this, they nailed it. And it seems like they do that a lot. You think Mario 64, there was no template for how to build a game like Mario 64 when it came out. No one had done a 3D platformer. 3D platformers just did not exist. I mean, Bubsy 3D came out before it, but if you've ever seen Bubsy 3D, you can agree with me that there was no God before Mario 64. You can agree with me that no one had any idea on how to make a 3D platformer. But yeah, all the ones that came before Mario 64 were games like Bubsy 3D. There wasn't any big company that had tried doing it before. So the fact that they nailed it with Mario 64 is insane to me. Also, I am kind of speedrunning. Oh, I just failed my speedrun. Oh, I messed that up by like a... Oh. I don't think I can pull off this jump with small Mario. There we go. Ah, I messed up. But yeah, the analog stick seems to be responsive now. Very responsive. So much so that it is letting me do like some simple tricks here on the in Super Mario Bros. Honestly, no, it was my fault. I think one of these is, yeah. I've played this game. No way. No way. Get out of here. No. No! We got to 4-2. Alright, let's try a different one. Oh wow, it is really responsive. A game that I love to play is Dr. Mario. I am a Dr. Mario fan, and I had a hard time playing this. Because imagine, like, you're trying to precisely drop the pieces on the viruses, and then you accidentally... it accidentally moves on its own, and then suddenly it's done. But there, I was a bad player, and I moved it to the incorrect spot. But that is the type of thing that would happen. So I was like right on the spot, right in the right place. Then I would move it to the side, and then boom, it was done. Oh, I love this song. Did I just really mess that up? I put blue on... My brain is melting and I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, you one try making it go to the tune. It's such a good... Yeah, no, I grew up with this on the Game Boy. Because, like, this is such a portable game, but this version is the NES version. Like, I can't imagine someone sitting down and playing this as their console game. This, for me, has always been a portable game. And it's on the Switch now, so it continues being a portable game for me. And many times, right before bed, I'll play, like, one run of this. Oh, can I do it? Ah! No! I'm being a terrible player now. Love this song so much. Check out this trick. Yeah, put it under them. Didn't expect that. Some Mario, Dr. Mario tech. Tetris Mario? How dare you? But yeah, so you probably figured out how this game works, but you have to put 4 together and it disappears. And the viruses do count as 1, so if you put 4 total with the virus dies. And that is the goal. You want to kill the viruses that are in this bottle that Dr. Mario has. You know. But it's just like Tetris. No, it's not. What? It's nothing like Tetris. There aren't blocks falling. They're pills. They're pills. Nothing like blocks. Although, like, the basic concept is very much like Tetris, right? Dropping blocks on things and matching them. It is... like, once you play it, it actually feels like a completely different game. And just because you can do... unlike Tetris, I think one of the biggest things with Tetris is that you can only do it horizontally, right? And you can do vertical things here, and it's just like... that becomes a much better option overall, and making horizontal lines of the same color is so hard and rare that it's basically like really rods. is basically unseen. I need a blue and red pill. Oh, I can actually do it like this. So, despite it being a block-falling puzzle game, it actually does feel very different, and it is incredibly fun, and the music is really good! Is it better than Tetris music? I don't know. Is it very memorable? Yes. Once you have this song in your head, you'll never take it out. No, I was singing the song and I didn't pay attention. No, no, no. I'm gonna die 'cause of a dumb mistake. Oh man. Alright. Look at that combo. So this was the first version of this game. In the later versions, including the Game Boy one, which was right after this, every time you did a combo, you didn't just kill one, but you killed more than one at a time. It did like a very satisfying little tune. I did it again! Did it again! Okay. You haven't known true pain until you put a wrong colored pill on a virus. Then, only then have you known true pain. Oh, check this out. Yeah, clearing some space. This game is great for people who are OCD to just clear everything. The best game for people with OCD. I have slight OCD, I think. I don't think it would be even classified as that. But I need to see everything neat and organized. So it's like, yeah. Yeah, it's not like an obsession or anything. Like, it is for some people, like, it's a condition, right? But I do have a very, very strong, like, oh, it's gotta be neat. Okay, I'm gonna stop. I can go really far in this game. Okay, so it worked there. I think I don't really play any of these other games. They're mostly like... But it's just like Tetris. I used to play a lot of Tetris. Imagine if they had Tetris here. Oh, I used to play a lot of Tetris. So, when I was a kid, my dad bought me one of those Game Boy cartridges. Game Boy was like my main thing because I didn't really have a console for quite a while. And it came with 100 games. It was one of those pirated cartridges that, you know, come with 100 games. And it had all the best hits. It had all the Super Mario lands, which are fantastic. It had Super Mario Bros. DX, Dr. Mario, Tetris, any of the famous games on Game Boy. It had Pokemon, though I never played it because it was in Japanese, and I didn't understand Japanese. It had Bomberman. It was great. But yeah, I spent a lot of time playing Tetris and Dr. Mario. They are both fantastic puzzle games. If you like Tetris, play Dr. Mario. Find a copy of Dr. Mario, play it. Oh wow, actually this level might be a great way of testing this. This is that really hard level. I'm gonna try it. Being completely rusty at this game, I'm gonna try it. Let's see what we're gonna wear here. I know I have the red suit. Yeah. I'm gonna... Snazzy Mario with a fedora. Since we were playing Dr. Mario, he's suited Dr. Mario. Alright, let's go. Let's see how the Joy-Con acts here. Oh, I don't know how to play anymore. Hey! I used to play a lot. Oh, you already said that. I thought that was something else. Oh, I'm moving the camera without worrying about it just switching. Switching? Oh, maybe that's why it was the problem. It's the Switch. Oh, I missed. But yeah, so let's see. See if I can pull this off now that I'm super rusty. This is gonna be rough. This game is fantastic. Oh! Yes! Yes! Oh! Oh! Just had a heart attack. Okay. I love how the music changes every time. Oh, it's so smooth. I don't have... No. I don't think I'm making it this run. Yeah. Oh man, yeah, this stage is... It is crazy long. It is very long. Yeah, I'll give it one more try, then I'll switch games. This being the one more try. Oh. Did the stream stop? Okay. But yeah, it works perfectly so far. No complaints. And no health loss. Go. I know what I'm doing. Almost looked like it crashed, but then didn't. Yeah, no, I got a weird thing here. Where it seemed to have stopped, but then you know what? I was having some trouble with the firmware to be able to put the camera on stream, the other camera, the close-up camera. I think it might have something to do with that, honestly. There we go. There we go. I remember how many times I had to play this level to be able to get it. Oh. There we go. You were here. You were here, Kaya. You remember. You remember. Okay. No! No! Oh. Right, got it. I love how they make use of all the things you learned. Can I pull it off? That's fine. This is fine. Yoshi time! That's extend time. I love doing this level. It's such a good gauntlet for everything you learned in this game. It's fantastic. It is fantastic. I'm gonna go talk to the Sphinx. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Alright, that's it. Not trying it again. Cool. What else can I try? Dark Souls. Is there a boss? I'm glad that I had a lot of equipment left over from like before, because the second tripod, the normal camera is actually on, was my first tripod I ever got. It's very old. It's not very good. It's not made for video. But it works well. Can't complain. By the way, is the stream fine now? Is the stream working normally? Dark Souls comes with a torch to light your room, to set the mood. Ah, look at my head. It is the sun. I have the sunny head. I am the sunny man. Sunny man, sunny man, sunny man. That's the Sunny Man song. I'm probably gonna clip that later. I want to have that. I don't know where like any of these things pop up in my head. I have no idea. They just show up. Because like it has a melody and everything. I don't know where it comes from. No clue. Just happens. It's weird. I'm afraid of myself. Why am I the Sunny Man? I don't want to be the Sunny Man with a sunny plan. Yeah, I mean, this, quite a few times here, when playing this, I distinctly remember being hit. Oh. Oh. These guys are strong. Just like me adding beefy arms to things. I know. Yeah, these guys are. Wait, is that what you're talking about? Or about not knowing where things come from? But I do like these guys. These guys have like the arms. But I think that was actually proof enough with Dark Souls. Because. Yeah. Zelda. I didn't play Zelda on stream. That's true. Yes, you and strange theme songs. Oh yeah, it does say that the stream is 12 minutes long, so yeah, I am guessing it did restart. I'm just gonna mess around a little bit. Yeah, any 3D game also, it's very hard because you would just move alone. Oh man. I miss this game. This game is fantastic. It's like Metal Gear, but more vertical and fantasy. Because in Metal Gear you can't climb like Link climbs. Also, this is Link's climbing gear. It makes him climb like 3 times faster. Fox. What does the fox say? How do I... Nope, that's a bomb. That's a bomb. Nope. No! Fox, buddy. Oh. Never mind. But yeah, they also made it so like when you get closer, the grass appears, but they made it so natural, where so many games you see trying to port to Switch or weaker hardware, they make it so it appears like right in front of you and you notice it appearing. Somehow they manage in this game to make it look very natural and you don't really notice it appearing. That is also like incredible. This game is fantastic. It is very good and incredibly fun. Incredibly fun. If anyone has a Switch and didn't get this, which is very unlikely because apparently more than 100% of Switch... There was... Yeah, more than 100% of Switch owners bought this game, which doesn't make any sense. So, like, people were buying 2 copies. But, yeah. If you ever get a Switch, if you don't have a Switch, try this game. Play this game. It is good. It feels incredible. Yeah, how... Okay. Okay. How do I run? It is worth it. It is absolutely worth it. The things you just discover from walking around, that's the most incredible thing. We were talking about exploration a lot, and this game nails it better than any other game I've seen. It's so good. It is so good. Like, you just see something in the distance, and you can just ping it and go. There's no... There are no waypoints set before. This was like the big revolution. We saw a lot of games after this one came out copying a lot of similar things when it comes to exploration, stuff like that. It was after this that Assassin's Creed with Origins and Odyssey came out, and where they had the more exploratory feel to them. Whoops. And the people at Ubisoft don't make it like any secret that they love and are very inspired by Nintendo games, and that Ubi's Assassin's Creed team was inspired by this game in many ways, with some of the mechanics and ways things work. And it's awesome because this game made other games better, and it makes me happy when games are better. Because we can only gain from games being better, so. What does the fox say? Fox becomes the meat. PETA hated this game. Is he alone? I don't know where I am. Uh-oh. He saw me. Okay, how do we fight? Boomerang, and then a bunch of ingredients. Yeah, no hitches on the analog stick. It's perfect. And I'm very happy that it did fix it. It's working as intended now. Yeah, I wanna sneak behind this guy. Catch him by surprise. I love the idle animations of these guys. He picked a flower! Oh! I love the idle animation of these guys. They have so much personality. It's incredible. I'm going ninja. Chilling. Yeah, stealth. I stealth in every game. I stealth every single game. Oh, there's a little nook here. Oh, I recognize this circle. Circle of lily pads. I knew I'd find one here. Alright. I have to jump from there. Yeah, you'll actually see how without the climbing gear, I climb a lot slower. Even stealth and puzzle, yeah. You can't let the other blocks know that you're gonna complete the line in Tetris. Can't let them know. Are you crazy? They're gonna run away if you do. Korok seed. Do you know that Korok seeds are actually poop? The director revealed. So you're literally collecting poop in this game. It was kind of their joke. Is like, yeah, we're gonna make you collect 500 poops, and you're gonna like collecting 500 poops. Show that it's kind of a parody of collectathons because Zelda never really had this big a collectathon. Imagine if they did. That would be funny if the blocks just ran away. This game is so serene too. It's a fantastic. It makes me want to play it again. I would love to, but there's so many games I want to play. There's just too many games. This map is insane. It's so big. There's so many things. There are things I haven't even seen or collected. This is a densely packed map that is big at the same time. You do not see many of those. You do not see densely packed maps that are also huge. It's fantastic. I can only praise this game. Obviously, oh, banana guy! Banana guy! He wants my bananas! I'm not even joking. These guys are all about bananas. You'll see, he'll drop a banana. See? The mighty banana. Like, stuff like that, and you discover the lore behind banana guys. It's so fun. Oh, this game's great. So charming and goofy and so interesting and intricate. Oh. Look, a flower. Swim in this pool. That's nice. That's nice. Examine. Hello, big lady. I thought I detected the fragrance of a young man nearby. So, have you come? So, you have some clothing you wish to enhance? And the necessary materials? Why don't you let me take a look? Enhance away, lady! Enhance away! Oh, I actually really like this one. Please enhance this. Close your eyes. Why? Oh! What do you think she's doing to Link? Put your comments in the chat. Then Link is all tired and exhausted. Thonking. And there we go. You should be able to feel the care I put into that. It radiates off those clothes. Have you got other... No, I'm good. Young man, you've helped restore my sister's powers. I'm feeling extra special. You want to enhance your clothing? Come back anytime. Take care. Link is just like, my lord, what did I experience? How did I catch fairies in this? Oh yeah, I just approached them. Hey, check this out. Gonna catch a fairy. Took a fairy. Come on, fairy. Come on, fairy. Pocket all the fairies. Also, the mighty Thistle. She was kind of creepy. Yep. The Silent Princess. Sounds like that plant that puts people to sleep and when people drug other people. There's a path here? When people drug other people in bars and that thing that they give you to make you go to sleep. Happens a surprising amount of times here. You know, a lot of people complain about the weapon durability, and I agree mostly that it's annoying. I wish you could fix them up, and they had more durability, and you can fix them up and stuff. However, I do think that they did balance the game for this. You find a lot of weapons. Banana guy! He wants my banana. But I'll get his banana. Whatever that means. We all know what that means. It means literally a banana. And a lot of money. Except I have 4,000 bucks, so. Oh. Wolf, no, I don't want to kill you! Wolf! Well. Alright. You really want to do it. I can't target him. Sorry, buddy. We had prime meat. Oh. Going to sleep. Have a good rest and a Friday. I hope you have a very good one too, and I hope you're feeling better, Kaya. I hope you're not in pain. Yeah, rest well. Have a good night. Hopefully I said that in time. And yeah, have a good weekend. 3 wings. How was one of them flying? But yeah, this is pretty much gonna end my stream too. I'm gonna save because this was actual progress that I got here. And yeah, thank you so much everyone for stopping by, for watching me fix my Joy-Con. Oh wow, look at these guys. I haven't seen these guys in a long time. Yeah. Said I was going away, but this game just sucks you in. Yeah, I'm gonna save one more time, and that's gonna be it. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Hope you have a great day.